Hey, welcome to Philadelphia. Welcome to the Ignite session. My name is Michael McVeigh. I'm on the ISTE/ASCD board of, oh, there I am, right there. I'm in the ISTE/ASCD board of directors, and I'm so happy to have you here. When the call came out for one of these sessions, I put one in for myself about AI. I'm not sure what I was going to talk about exactly, but I thought I've got to be part of this. And although it didn't make the cut, when I finally saw the list of presenters, I was extremely impressed. These are transformational speakers, exciting, interesting. They've got a lot to talk about with you. But let me talk about the process. If you've never been a part of an Ignite session before, they have 20 slides in their slide deck and 15 seconds per slide. That's all they get. They're going to come on. They're going to start right away. And I'm going to ask you all, as my beloved audience, to please buckle up and have some fun.
Grading, behavior issues, attendance, curriculum, professional development, standardized testing, fellow educators, our plates are full. But social emotional learning should not be one more thing on your plate, because social emotional learning is the whole plate. It's everything. It's the relationships we build with our students and families, and it takes hard work. Here are 5 simple things you can do to set your table well. Preparation, putting thought into how you structure your classroom day. Are you greeting them at the door? Small groups, large groups, number talks, ending the day with reflection and gratitude. Structure your day well, your daily procedures as well as your weekly and your long-term calendars. That way you can put them out to everybody. Be sure there are multiple ways to convey that, and digital and print. Digitally, they're not going to lose it at the bottom of the backpack. Your preparation and your hard work is going to make them feel comfortable, and comfort is part of SEL, because when they're comfortable, they're not going to worry about what, when, and where things are due. They're going to focus on the learning. Listening. Everyone wants to be heard. And when we listen, we can provide flexibility and empathy. Listen to your students. Mrs. Dunbar, may we do breakouts in breakout rooms? Great idea. Let's do that. Mrs. Dunbar, can we write an article for the local newspaper for our big project where we're doing canned food drive to feed the hungry? Students asking me if they can write something? Oh, yes, please. Mrs. Dunbar, may we create a QR code that goes to our literacy website in our Minecraft world about the Sustainable Development Goals? Oh, absolutely, because now you're going to know a QR code is 27 by 27 blocks, and you're going to draw it out on graph paper first. Priceless. And when a student has a bad day and inevitably cuts the knotted yarn of his pee-poo counting rope to answer the math question in a way you didn't ask for, listen and read between those cut lines of yarn. Listening, understanding, make everything better. Accessibility. Use every technology available and necessary to make learning possible, and do not overlook old technology. Last year, I had a blind student, and I combined a Brailler, which was invented 75 years ago, to type out Braille on paper, with Reading Progress, an AI to go ahead and take a look at their reading progress. We were able to assess Angelina's fluency through her fingers and not her eyes. What could not be measured was the joy she felt of being included in all of the classroom things. And you need to be accessible, so be sure that there are many ways that families can get a hold of you. Do not be surprised if they call you at 10 o'clock at night, right? But smile, answer compassionately, and in as timely a fashion as possible. Training. We can't expect anyone to use all of the technologies we have without training them. Spend your first few weeks of school training students in the technologies they will be using, and scatter that throughout the year. Also, train your families. Online sessions are priceless. When you train families, you've got an advocate at home, because when they know how to access curriculum, homework, and you, then you're more likely to have student success, because families know what's due, and they can call Mrs. Dunbar to find out whether or not you've turned it in. And continue training yourselves. You've all come here to ISTE to be inspired. Continue that learning. Go ahead and seek out educators, podcasts, and conferences that help you to stay fresh invigorated, and ready to serve. Enthusiasm. Have you noticed that when you're excited to see your students, they're excited to learn? Model what you expect and celebrate failures as much as you celebrate successes, and follow your passions. On the second day of school every year, my alter ego, Dr. Dunbar, comes out and lights carbon paper on fire. Will she burn down the classroom, or will she teach the scientific method? Craft exciting ways for students to understand that there should be joy in learning. We in California's Great Central Valley have a saying that the best fertilizer is the footsteps of the farmer. We must put in the hard work to cultivate a classroom of caring and compassion where all are comfortable because they know the expectations and how to ask if they don't. This is what it's all about. When we set our tables with plates made with preparation, listening, accessibility, training, and enthusiasm, we have set the table for success for our students and families with strong connections so they know that all are welcome and everyone will be served and celebrated. Those are my digits. Reach me on the Twitterverse, and the QR codes lead to my digital resources. I'm Tammy Brecht Dunbar from Manteca, California, and it has been my great pleasure to serve up your first ISTE Ignite.